Hey, what's up everyone? Tetrick85 here, and today I'm gonna be beginning my playthrough of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. Now, this is my personal favorite Ninja Turtle game out of the NES out of the trilogy. And I know it's the best reviewed game out of the series, but it's also the most difficult one out of the series, so, But yeah, as you can see right here, right off the bat, this intro is just awesome. I mean, after watching this intro, you're gonna want to play this game. And, but yeah, I figured I'd play this game since I already did parts 3 and 2 on my channel and that, and, I am gonna say right now, this voice commentary that I'm doing right now is not live. And also, as terms of this playthrough, the areas 1 and 2 are gonna be a legit playthrough, whereas, areas 3, 4, 5, and 6 are gonna be tour assisted, so just so there's no surprises in the future when I upload them. So, as you can see, area 1 starts off in the sewers right here. I start off the game as Leonardo, which things aren't too bad here. Now, even though Leo is the leader of the Ninja Turtles, he's not the best player in this game. That honor goes to Donatello. As you can see here, there's a mini-boss, a foot soldier mini-boss. As far as the worst Ninja Turtles to play as, it's kind of a toss-up between Raphael and Michelangelo. And I hate to say this, but I think Mikey might be the worst, considering how weak his nunchucks are. And that kind of upset me as a kid because he was my favorite Ninja Turtle. So, but yeah, as I was talking to her, I got done with the first level there and going to the next one. Now, another thing I want to mention in this playthrough too is that I'm only going to go to the areas in the game that's actually important. I'm not going to go to any dead-end areas and that unless there's something worth noting in that, which I'm going to be doing later on in this video. There's an item that I want you guys to see, but yeah, things aren't too bad here. See, right now I'm gonna be switching to Donatello, who, like I said before, is the best character in this game. His bow has good range, and it's a very powerful weapon, too. There's a mid-boss, Bebop right here, which I kind of made harder than what it needed to be, but, as you can see, Rocksteady's leaving with April O'Neil, which, spoiler alert, Rocksteady is the boss of this, area, but before I do anything, I'm gonna farm some pizza here to replenish my health. And this spot right here is the best area to do it in, too. And as you can see, some of the enemies in this game are really weird, too. And there's the whole pizza right there. Whole pizza replenishes your health fully, as opposed to quarter pizza that I was farming before. But that's really the only reason why I wanted to come here and that, and also these weird naked guys right there. Of course, these wall leapers are irritating too. Now this chainsaw guy, I like to call him Tatsu, even though that's not really his official name, but he reminded me of the guy that was alongside Shredder in the first Ninja Turtle movie. Actually, he was in the second one too. But it reminded me so much of him, it just kind of stuck with me. I do have to say the music in this game is pretty good too. I do like the majority of the music in it. Of course, there's not really much to talk about here. Graphics in this game are pretty good too. I don't really have any complaints about the graphics. And I like the gameplay of here in this game too, because it's different from parts 2 and 3. In this one, you can actually play as all 4 Ninja Turtles whenever you want, instead of having to die in order to play as them. As you can see, here's a new enemy type, and this guy right here is called a Fire Freak. Which I had forgot to, while I was playing this, I almost forgot about this part right here, which there really is no reason to come here either, but there is an item that I want to show you, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, and I should say that even though there's flies as enemies in this game, there is no bats to stalk me. Oh, see that turtle head right there? That's the item I'm talking about. That is the Mr. Invincibility power-up. And as soon as I get rid of this wall leaper here, I'm gonna show you what it's about. And mainly you just somersault around like this, while you're pretty much invincible to everything, which goes without saying, but even mini-bosses go down with one hit. As you can see, one of the problems with this game is too that sometimes you don't find yourself in center with the screen as you're moving, which can be trouble if there's an enemy ahead, but it's just me, or does Donatello not look all that purple here? Now, I don't even know, like, there's this giant mutant frog here, but I don't know all the enemy names here, so, and I know there's only a couple of them that was named in the strategy guide, but yeah, I'm not even gonna deal with that. But yeah, I only know some of the enemy names on here, while others I just pretty much... Oh, and here's another thing about this game too, is that these secondary weapons right here, which can be accessed by pressing the select button on your controller. Which the only problem with this is, if you have a good weapon as it is as your secondary weapon and you defeat an enemy, it drops one right by you. So, in order to get a new weapon, it's pretty much unavoidable. So, that means... And the bad thing about that is, like I just said, if you get a weapon that you really like and that, it's gonna end up being replaced by one, whether you like it or not, because the enemy drops one right by you, and you really don't have much time to react. There's the triple shurikens, which I have right here, which is also the single shuriken, and there's also the boomerang one. Those are the three most common ones. And there's also a weapon that you won't see in Area 3, which I won't say what it is right now, but it's my favorite of the secondary weapons. And this is actually the final part of Area 1 already. Oh, these guys. I like to refer to these guys as Rat Kings, because they remind me of the Rat King character in the Ninja Turtle cartoons. And, these guys are irritating. If you think they're bad now, just wait to Area 4. Oh my god, those guys are a nightmare. And here's gonna be the boss battle with Rocksteady, and this is actually a pretty interesting trick you can do here. Now what you do is you stand right up here, and you have to time your hits just like that, so you can hit him with your bow. When I was a kid, I used to beat him as Rocksteady as Michelangelo. As a joke because of how easy he is, even if you don't have to do this particular method, but I figured since I'm recording this walkthrough, that way nothing goes wrong, that this was the safest way to go, and as you can see, I rescued April O'Neil here, and we are going to be on to Area 2 in the next video on that, so thank you for watching this. I'm hoping you're liking the walkthrough so far, and tune in next time when we take on Area 2, which is actually a two-part area. So thank you for watching this, and I will see you guys again next time.